We are joined by celebrity blogger and podcaster Perez Hilton. Perez, good to see you. Thanks for taking the time. All right, your response to Kanye's full-page ad blaming a brain injury, mental illness for his history of anti-Semitic rants. Look, I'll tell you, on one hand, would make sense, would explain some of the things he's been up to.
I would say that whomever wrote that statement for Kanye West did a good job, but not a great job.
He didn't do it himself?
I would say the likelihood of Kanye having written that himself is slim to none.
Okay.
There were a few things about his statement that did bother me. First, he mentioned a period of 4 months in 2025 when he really went off the rails. However, as somebody who's been covering Kanye West for decades, he's shared hateful rhetoric, especially anti-Semitic sentiment, for many, many years now, not just during a 4-month period last year. Additionally, over the last years, he's also said incredibly hurtful things to the gay community, using the F slur, and I didn't see Kanye bring that up either. I do believe this is a good first step in trying to do better and be better, and I'm someone who's made a lot of mistakes in the past myself, and I believe that we're not defined by our mistakes.
Sure.
And as the ADL said, how he behaves going forward will be very telling.
100%.
But for a long time, Kanye even refused to acknowledge that he was unwell.
Why do you, any idea what prompted him to suddenly apologize, whether it was written by him or not? I mean, he authorized it.
My guess is finances. This was money motivated.
Okay, taking a hit. Okay, maybe. I mean, it's just so strange to hear Kanye West apologize. Haven't really heard it. Okay, I want to ask you about Sydney Sweeney. This was different. What do you know about this?
I know that Sydney Sweeney, like Timothée Chalamet, are both not just great actors, but very savvy marketers. Just think back last year and the jeans ad that went so viral that Donald Trump commented. This is the 2026 version of that from Sydney Sweeney, with even more potential for her to win big, because it's her very own, bra line. It's her very own company.
Yeah.
And Sydney Sweeney's never been arrested before. This is all a PR stunt.
You don't think she's going to get charged? No charges? She's not going to get into legal trouble?
The legal trouble that will likely happen, if any, is just a fine. She'll be fined. And the amount of PR that she's gotten for free will pay for that, and a lot of bras.
I'll tell you, I looked up I didn't even know she had this lingerie line until today. So, yep, worked. Made me pay attention. Okay. Before I let you go, Brooklyn Beckham. Okay, so after that whole Instagram post from last week, his family today, they were in Paris. What did we learn?
Well, I have 2 quick updates for you today. First, today in Paris, Victoria received an honor from the French Ministry of Culture, a very, high achievement there, similar to David last year receiving his knighthood. I should have actually referred to her as Lady Beckham, because that is her correct title. But also, and I would say even more interesting to me, her son Brooklyn, whom last week said that he has no interest in reconciling with his family, made his return to social media. He posted a video of him and his wife Nicola to a Coldplay song about love, and they looked so happy together. It was a montage of happy moments. Translation: he's good. He's got all that he needs right now, which is his wife, and that's what he's focused on, his relationship.
Yeah, well, David, Lady Victoria, the kids, they look kind of unbothered, so we'll see what happens. Perez Hilton, thank you. Good seeing you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.